Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we took on a bit of a challenge, didn't we?
We certainly did. The idea was pretty simple on the surface.
Yeah. Take 12 scriptural verses, picked completely at random law, prophets, epistles, the whole mix.
And just see, is there any kind of theme holding them together? Honestly, we expected noise, maybe some vague connections at best.
Given how random
Yeah.
the selection was, yeah. But what we found was, well, startlingly clear.
It really was. Almost immediately, they all just zeroed in on one single unifying idea,
Foodie says.
the divine scrutiny of the human heart. Consistently across all these different texts, the internal state, your motive, your belief, your actual intention that's presented as the thing that matters.
The sole determinant, really, for God's response, whether it's judgment, action, or even consecration.
Exactly. It all comes down to the heart.
Okay, so let's start digging in. Where does this idea of God even having the right to judge the heart come from?
A great place to start is Solomon's prayer. 1 Kings 8, verse 39 is key.
Right, where he asks God to act, to give to each according to all his ways. Why?
Because, and this is the crucial phrase, thou hast known thyself alone, the heart of all the sons of man.
Ah, so God's unique knowledge is the basis for his judgment. It's not just surface-level actions.
Precisely. It establishes the legal and moral foundation. Divine justice isn't just about what you do, it's perfectly calibrated to why you do it based on that perfect internal knowledge.
Okay, I see. But how does that connect to, say, serving God or ministry? Is it just about fearing judgment?
Not at all. It actually sets the standard for approval. Look at 1 Thessalonians 2.4.
The goal isn't pleasing men.
Exactly. But pleasing God, who is proving our hearts, that unique knowledge means he's also the ultimate assessor.
Improving there is quite specific, isn't it? It's not just casual observation.
No, the Greek is dokimazo. Think of testing gold or silver assaying it to find out if it's genuine, what its real quality is.
So God is actively testing the heart's integrity.
Yes. To establish its genuineness, it links right back to that unique knowledge in Kings. He knows a heart, so he can test the heart.
Okay, so the heart is foundational for justice, for approval.
Yeah.
What about when things go wrong? Does the heart explain that too?
Absolutely. It's shown as the source of decay. Ephesians 4.19 paints a pretty grim picture.
It starts with the hardness of their heart, right?
Yes, and the word used there is protrusis. It's actually a medical term.
For what?
For something becoming petrified, like forming a callus, hardened, unfeeling stone almost.
And that leads to...
To becoming past feeling, the Greek is apulger. Spiritual numbness, basically.
Which isn't just passive. It says they give themselves over to destructive things.
Right. It's presented as the inevitable outcome. The hardened heart is the causal engine leading to this willful surrender. It's a direct consequence.
That principal internal state causing external results seems like a general rule then.
It is. Proverbs 30.33 gives us a really earthy analogy for it.
The wringing of the nose bringeth out blood.
Exactly. And just like that physical cause and effect, the forcing of anger bringeth out strife.
So conflict, strife, it's the necessary result of an agitated heart. Like squeezing your nose makes it bleed.
Precisely. Strife isn't random. It's the external symptom of that internal forced agitation. Predictable outcome.
Okay, that covers the negative side. But surely the heart can drive good things too.
Oh, absolutely. And we see a beautiful example in Philemon, verse 18, Paul's plea for Onesimus.
The runaway slave. How does the heart come into play there?
Paul does something extraordinary. He tells Philemon, the master, look, if he did hurt to thee or doth owe anything, this to me be reckoning.
He offers to pay the debt himself.
Yes, he removes every external barrier, the financial loss, the legal issue, all of it.
Leaving Philemon with what?
Just a choice based purely on his heart. Does he extend grace or not? There's no other factor left.
So Paul forces the decision to be entirely about grace, mirroring God's own forgiveness.
Exactly. It has to come from the heart because Paul took away all the other reasons.
Wow. Okay, so we've seen this theme in law, wisdom, letters dealing with conduct, grace. How central is it to the whole picture, like God's covenant?
It's fundamental. The master metaphor comes in Romans 11, the olive tree.
Right, explaining the relationship between Israel and the Gentiles.
Yes. Paul says the natural branches, that's unbelieving Israel, were broken off. Why?
Because of unbelief.
A state of the heart. And then the wild olive of the Gentiles were grafted in. Why?
Through faith.
Also a state of the heart. So the core mechanism for being included or excluded from God's covenant people
It's entirely dependent on the heart's condition, faith or unbelief.
It proves the theme isn't just incidental, it's central to God's whole way of relating to humanity through the covenant.
So bringing this all together then, what does this mean for you listening right now?
Well, the clear takeaway from all these different sources is that your internal life, your motives, your beliefs, that deep intentionality, it really is the pivot point.
It's what God looks at first and foremost. It determines how the divine framework interacts with you.
hmm And that brings us to a final thought, something to chew on, pulled right from that olive tree passage.
Okay.
Paul explicitly says in Romans 11, verse 24, that those natural branches, the ones broken off, they can be grafted in again if they stop their unbelief, if their heart changes.
So if covenant membership is conditional on the current state of the heart's faith?
Does that principle apply more broadly? Is our entire relationship with God always conditional, always fluid, based on the present state of our heart's belief or unbelief?
It's quite a question to leave people with, something to definitely think about after this deep dive.